Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage!
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy knife both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Townspeople depend on me.
like to fare so well every day.
I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie home. This is a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
Time to be heading. What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Horns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the Overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I've an awful itch I can't seem to find.
Must hold to be getting someone comes to.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Mayhap I ought to give up. Let
been
the
a
Reaper
hard
claim
day.
me. Oh, my joints.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Not ruins your day by getting cut open.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, o'er aught that poses a hindrance.
These old bones.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now! Fundamentals of using a bow are at a distance. Careful. If your foes should draw to you, counter them with well-aimed. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant.
unharmed?
Consane!
You all flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oi, you! Get back here!
Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. Is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
Spreading away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. The time of this world you must protect.
Pray, be distant, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole. I will perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross.
Again. Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Five! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, then buy the curative or have a bit of green varnish. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard them. There are often items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast ever more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Meln to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will rid us of it ere long. That's the Sovereign's duty, isn't it? The dragon rears its ugly head. The Sovereign appears among the and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermin boasts much of its prosperity. The Sovereign's been served it over time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us. Speaking of, 'twould seem fortune smiled on you this day, sir. You might have fallen in the water back there. And I scarce imagine aught more tragic finding freedom, only to be immediately engulfed by the brine.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
people here are evacuated. People here are people here are evacuated.
People here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated. And the people here are evacuated.
There are more who can yet be saved. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall harm you while I yet stand.
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
calls, and I shan't resist.
I've been pretty best quality a soldier can have. is loyalty.
I'd hasten home, were this not my...
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
I suppose 'tis so. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Where ought we to go now?
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here? We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
By combining certain materials, and I happen to know. Where they can be found. I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Your How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Here at last.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
You'll never reach our destination, Master, but I suppose I can guide us there later.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Not a bad idea.
Thanks for it. Would that I now had force to draw steel.
Keep that shield up.
Yes, sir.
Want a blade in you, Ibs?
Aye, sir.
Well met. I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Lost hold of it. Stomped on property. How dare you! I hasten home, were this not my
Well
duty.
met.
On my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Much obliged. Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us... depart with due haste.
Townsmen depend on me.
Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. We hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue. Ah, yes, I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Goblins approach!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Who are you? Come to aid me.
Stay with me, Risen. Wait a moment.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only... And when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report back now?
crushed our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. An unlikely location. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Ha! Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap?
Is light as a feather after that exchange.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
May have I'll treat myself.
Well met.
Much obliged.
Well met.
Best quality of soldier now.
Ill afford to linger here. I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Beg pardon, sir. but I'm on duty. First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. 'Tis a task that demands focus. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
'Tis a grievous thing, losing a companion.
We must regain our numbers, and so our strength.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
Careful now. Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Fast for you. Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen. You're a sight to behold. You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted?
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
So this is Melg. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, does the dragon.
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, Arch? That is most unfortunate. But it cannot release thee from thy fate. this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you... word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard is asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it, about a dozen arisen had crawled out of the woodwork by the time the
Right,
throne...
have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
At last, it all becomes clear.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you something you know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It's entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
I knew 'twas zone.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Mayhap
latest time I went looking for them. That place bust my ears. Yet before what had befallen, I couldn't live with myself. The solution eludes
Let's not be
me.
hasty,
I feel
now.
so fine, even after a day of rest.
Fire upon you!
How could it come to this?
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
Do let me know if you are in need of aid. Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.